on this lesson, we're going to keep working on our map illustration, and on this lesson we're going to create a custom brush that will help us create roads for our illustration. So first thing you have to do is go here to the side of your illustration and create a new rectangle by clicking here or pressing M on your keyboard. And you have to make sure that your numbers are even. So I'm going to go to 40 probably to, let's try 20. No, 20 is too small. 50. Let's try 50. So something like this. Once you have this, all you have to do is go to your pen tool or press P on your keyboard and make a line that is right here in the middle, and press Shift to make that line straight. Now for the case of this line, I actually want to invert this because I need a stroke and not a fill. So just click here and you swap them. Now I'm gonna select for the color for the stroke to be this dark blue, and it's going to be it. I'm gonna go here to my stroke pan window here. So if you don't have this window for whatever reason, all you have to do is go here to Window, Stroke, or press Ctrl F10 on your keyboard. Once you have this window open, you're gonna make this 2 pixels, and then you're gonna click here on this dash line. And when you do that, you're gonna see that your line is now dashed. And make sure that you pick these align dashes to corners and path ends, because if you pick the other one, which is preserve exact dash and gap lengths, you're gonna see that on one side you have one part of the dash, but on the other side you don't have that part. So you're gonna make sure that you pick the other one, so you have half that dash in one side and half the other in the other one. So now that you have your shape selected or created, you're gonna select this one and go here to brushes, and you're gonna just drop that brush here, and you're gonna go to pattern brush and hit OK. Now you can name this brush whatever you want. So for example, you can name this one roads, or feel free to name your brush and organize your file as you prefer. And what you have to make sure here is that you don't have a corner. So I'm going to select none, because Illustrator is going to try to create one, but you can pick to not have a corner. And also make sure that you don't have an inner corner, and that's going to be it. Now I want to be able to change the color of my road, so I'm going to go here to the colorization method and pick themes. And what it's going to do is that with this color as a key color, it's going to change this color for whatever one you pick. So I'm going to hit OK. Now that I have done this, all I'm going to do is go to my pen tool or press P on my keyboard and make a line here. Now if you see, because the last thing we touched was a dash line, this is also dash, but if we go here and apply our road that we just created, you can see how that is not working. And the reason why that is not working is because this dash line option is still checked. So you're going to select this one and go here to uncheck the dash line, and now you can see how you have your road there. And I'm going to change the color to this blue, so you can see how the color gets changed. And I'm gonna keep making lines. So I'm gonna go here to my pen tool or press P on my keyboard and make some other lines here. And you don't have to be applying one by one the brush that we just created. We can do that at the end, so we're gonna do that. And here I want to create a central park, so I'm gonna go here to my tools and may select the rectangle tool and make a rectangle that is around this size. And I'm going to go to my selection tool, and I'm going to round the corners a little bit, just like that. So I'm going to go like that, go to my pen tool and keep making some roads here. So I'm going to make another one here, another one here, and always feel free to use your direct selection tool or press A on your keyboard to keep making some variations to what you already have here. And now that you can see, I have gotten that. So what I'm going to do is select this stroke, this line that I just created, go here on the top right here to the right and find the select similar objects, and you're going to click on that. And when you click on that, you see that I selected everything that is similar. So in the case, everything that has this color as a stroke. And I'm going to go again to brushes and bring that brush that I just created, and that's going to be like that. And you can see that because I selected not to have any corner, by default I have this blank space, but I'm going to fix it by going to my direct selection tool or press A on my keyboard, go to the anchor point and round it a little bit. And I'm going to do the same for the rest of the lines, so something like this. And now when you round them, you're not going to be able to, you're not going to have to deal with that is going to be. So I'm going to bring this one to the front by right click, arrange, bring to front, or Control Shift open or close bracket, sorry. So you don't have these intersections that are looking bad. So try to see which road goes on top of the other ones. It's just you have it like that, and that's going to be it. And if you want to make your roads probably smaller, you can select again, remember how we select these ones, and maybe change the weight to around 0.75 or wherever you think works well for your illustration. So on the next one, we're going to keep working on making this look like New York City.